Hey guys, how's it going? It's Elle, and I'm back playing Might and Magic X, which is interesting because I haven't played it for months. No, not months, I'm sorry, years. It's been years, actually. And there's been no real reason I haven't played it. I'm gonna be totally honest. There's no reason I haven't played it. For some reason, I just stopped. However, unfortunately, since I stopped, I had not so much a hard drive crash as, my computer was in disrepair of some sort, and I had to revert back to, a previous state, in order to save it, but I couldn't. So I actually ended up having to do a factory reset on my whole computer, which meant that I lost my Might and Magic Legacy save file. So I'm starting this series over because I really want to finish this game because I really like Might and Magic and I know more about it now. So if you're starting the series new and you want to see it where I'm blind most of the way through, you could start with my original series. But I'm going to finish it in this series. So once that one ends, you can jump back here and continue, I guess. But I've probably forgotten most of the stuff, so you know, bear with me while I reorient myself to this game. So without further ado, I'm going to start a new game. Also, I did get a new microphone, so if I sound better now than I have in my recent Sims videos, first of all, good, because my old mic died in the last Sims videos and ended up being super loud, to the point of distorting sound. So I bought a new microphone that day, and it just arrived today, so I'm going to experiment a little bit with how it sits on my desk. Right now it's directly in front of me, really high on a stand. It's like on a stack of things on my desk, so it's closer to my mouth. If I have it lower, it's going to be quieter. But I don't want to adjust the sound, so I'm just going to go... Oh! Okay, yeah, manual creation was what I wanted. So, I think... What was I doing? Okay, I'm gonna have an elf first. Earth resistance and evade value, which is nice. An additional enemy if killed one. Ooh. I'll take one of these. Yeah, Blade Dancer. Oh, ooh. Ooh, okay. Both of the girls are nice, but... that guy, though.
Choose me! Wait. Wait. Something's not quite right. Not choosing me would be a mistake. Climbing a mountain at night. Whose great idea was this? I'm no expert, but this looks valuable.
I'm gonna make him heroic. But I'm going to change his name to... Shut your mouth. I just like the idea of having super common names for things that are high fantasy. The skill can be leveled up to Grandmaster tier. Ooh. Well, he's already starting with a bunch of points in these. I'm going to put his in dodge. I kind of want him to be like an evasion tank, if that makes sense. Yeah. Earth magic is well and good, but I don't really want that for him right now. He's still gonna have to have some might. Okay, Destiny, all critical chances. We want some critical chance we need, and evade value is nice. But we also want some perception, I think. Mostly for the attack value. Vitality, hopefully we're not going to be getting hit as much with the evasion, so I'm going to leave that a little bit down for now. Let's get... Let's get a human. Mandate of Heaven, huh? I wonder what that's a reference to. Could it be Might and Magic 6 Mandate of Heaven that actually came with this game? Lay on Hands is nice. I think I'll... Let me see. I'm just seeing in terms of Rune Priest. I think Paladin is going to be more valuable. Or, well, Crusader. Which will eventually turn into Paladin. Yeah. Eduardo. I'm not going to have a no, actually no, I'm going to have a female a female crusader named Eduardo.
Not choosing me would be a mistake. Don't we have better things to do?
And we're gonna make her cynical. Let's do it. Definitely light magic. Definitely heavy armor. And we're going to need mysticism. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need the mana reservoir. And... yeah. And we'll do air magic as well. We want to focus her on magical healing. We could focus her on combat, but that's kind of what the Battle Master is going to be for. Or the Blade Master, I'm sorry. So she's going to have spirit. Well, not that much spirit. And magic. And a little bit of vitality. We want her to have some health. But it's mostly going to be our spirit and magic for her because we want her to have a large a large mana pool so we can do a lot of healing. We're gonna also have a scout. We need one of those. That's a scout I can get behind.
Not choosing me would be a mistake. Choose me. I feel so tired. Huh? How bad this looks. Powerful.
Alright. I'm gonna have to turn up the volume on this. We want a ranger is what we need. We want her to have leather armor. And wouldn't hurt to have her give her some endurance. And then we need a proper mage, which I think I'm gonna have the elven mage. Okay, she needs destiny something fierce. And your perceptions, I'll give her 1 perception, and she's not going to be doing melee damage, so let's give her some vitality. And we're going to go and get a human, we'll give her, we'll be a human mage instead of a, we have, oh, you know what I didn't do? Give her a super common name. Like, there we go. Oh, and then that. Okay, I'll get a human mage. His name is not going to be Bianca. Even if I kind of want it to be. His name's going to be Fred. Fred the Mage. Primordial, obviously, is going to be a big thing. We're going to give you mysticism because yes. Get some dark magic in there. If I recall correctly, air magic is very valuable. And I'll throw some in fire magic too. Obviously magic is important. Spirit is also important. Destiny is going to be a little bit important. We don't want his vitality to be that low. So that's what it's going to be. Yeah. I think this is an alright setup. So we have Harold, Eduardo, Julie, and Fred. Ready to set out on an epic adventure to save the universe. I can't remember what the plot of this game is. I'm sure it'll let us know.
What is the meaning of a dream?
There it goes.
Only Asher knows. Are they omens warning us of future tragedies? Distant memories dying in the deafening silence of the void? Or are they sometimes both? The death wish of some ancestor bargaining with the dragons that his legacy be carried on. Last night I dreamed such a clear vision of past events. Terrible things I had wanted to forget. They refused to fade away, demanding, pleading to be told one last time. This story begins with what we now call Uriel's deception. During the fabled Elder Wars, wars that once pitched the children of the light against the children of darkness. Uriel, the great archangel, had vowed to avenge his family, slaughtered by the greatest warrior and tactician of the Faceless, Erebos, the master of assassins.
He's got a face to
For
lie.
centuries, Uriel, consumed by hatred, planned his revenge. Shortly before the second eclipse, Uriel and his inquisitors provided proof that the Faceless were plotting to rekindle the fires of the ancient wars. Emperor Liam Falcon, an ambitious man, easily enthralled by the Archangel's righteous determination, declared a holy war against the children of darkness.
Oh, I remember the plot now.
And Uriel's own brother, the Archangel Michael, esteemed and feared general of the ancient angel host, was brought back from the dead to lead the onslaught. But Uriel's plan had one fatal flaw. He underestimated the courage and resourcefulness of the humans he had set out to use in his machinations. There were some who saw through his lies, seeing Uriel's proof as clever fabrications. The murders and sabotages of which the Faceless had been accused were his own doing. Angels cannot lie, or so the saying goes, but there's nothing written saying that they have to tell the truth. Uriel escaped the justice of the courts, but not the judgment of the dragons. Uriel, Michael, and the Emperor Liam perished in the bloody fires of the second eclipse.
Someone needs to
But a legacy remained, continuing to poison the Empire. When the true extent of Uriel's deception was revealed, the scandal nearly ripped the once great and holy nation apart. Distrust grew between the Empire and its allies. Dissentful whispers could be heard throughout the hallways of the Imperial Court. And outside of the Empire's borders, the colonies and protectorates were clamoring for independence. In an effort to calm the troubled waters, Liam's heiress, the young Empress Gwendolyn Falcon, proclaimed a series of reforms that were immediately unpopular with the more conservative nobles. These tensions came to a head in the Aegean Peninsula. Once a jewel of the Falcon Crown, the great port of Carthal on the Savage Sea was threatening to secede and join the loose coalition of the Free Cities.
I hope you came to watch the series to read a book.
Skirmishes were multiplying between the rebels and Imperial garrisons. Brigands were stalking the trade routes, and pirates were raiding the coasts. This is a story of a particular group of adventurers who had just set foot on the peninsula for the first time, on a quest to fulfill the dying wish of their mentor. They were called raiders, but would soon be known as legends.
So, they need to cut down their intro a little bit. That was long. Longer than I expected it to be. Man.
Do not let the name Raiders fool you. They were not mere brigands or adventurers only interested in glory and gold. They believed in a higher calling, an ideal of honor and courage. These values were the legacy of their mentor, Owen, a raider himself, and a veteran of the Battle of Hammer Fall.
Okay.
In a way, it was also their mentor who had led them to the Aegean Peninsula. He had been a son of Carthal, and before his tragic death, he had asked his students to bring back his ashes to the city of his birth, to be buried next to his ancestors. To honor their master's wish, they boarded the first ship willing to take them to the west. As they disembarked in the small, peaceful harbour of Sorpigal by the sea, they could not suspect how far this journey was going to take them.
Sorpigal is a name familiar, I think, to people who've played Might and Magic before. I particularly remember a new Sorpigal. In one of them. I can't remember which one, because I've played 6, 7, 8, and 9, but only a little bit of 9, not very much, because I didn't like it that much. But I've considered going back to 9 if I can get it to work ever, but I don't know if it will. Okay. Hi, Sir Christian. Let me adjust the options a little bit. First I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit. If it becomes too loud in the videos, I'll turn it back down, but I think this is good. Graphics... Alright, fine. I'll need to turn that up later, because it looks like garbage right now. But I don't think it's that...
Ah, new faces.
Oh.
Very good. I suppose you
I
arrived
think
with the
it's meant to
morning
be
tide,
that,
with that boat from the
graphics
east.
intensive.
Welcome to Sopagal by the Sea. You're raiders, are you not? Adventurers?
I think raiders and adventurers are two very different connotations of words. You are... Dustin. Okay. Dunstan. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go for my, regular ass names for extraordinary people. Dunstan used to be a raider, is retired. Kind of utterly boring. Alright, so this is a retirement. It's like Florida, where everyone goes after when they're all old and just want to be somewhere nice.
Oh, I guess the news of the current situation hasn't reached the rest of the world yet. Nobody's going in or out of Carthal, my friends. I know from a well-informed source that rebels have taken over the city.
We'll
They
see
have
about
sealed
that.
its gates and closed the harbor while they establish a new government.
I'll work out your government.
Erlan is not far from here. Too bad we don't have time for a trip there.
Yeah, well. Looking for some gold and make a name for yourself, eh? You should go to the town garrison and ask for Captain Maximus. I hear he's looking for some muscle to hire, but I keep forgetting you're new here. Do you want me to show you around? No. As you wish, the town is not that big anyway. I don't think you'll get lost. In any case, I'm pretty sure we'll meet again soon. I sense you're going to make things more interesting around here. Alright. Well, I'm going to end it here for today, mostly because I want to adjust the graphics, and I don't want to do that on screen. So, I'll see you guys next time. I really hope you enjoy this series, because I really enjoyed the Old Might and Magics. I actually might, at some point, go back and see if I can record the Old Might and Magics, because I do have 6 on my computer right now. But that'll have to wait. I will see you guys next time. And goodbye.